Good day, great minds, and welcome to our class for today. In the last class, we did the division of polynomial, and today we want to talk about factor and remainder theorem. And then, what is this factor and remainder theorem all about? Okay, if you remember in the last class, there was a question we solved. One of the questions, x squared plus 2x minus 5 divided by x minus 1. And at the end, after using long division, we got a remainder of minus 2, right? Remainder theorem is now saying that in case you are asked to get the remainder of dividing this polynomial with this polynomial, that instead of using the long division method, you use the remainder theorem, which says that remainder theorem states that if function f of x is divided by x minus a, then f of a is the remainder. Remainder theorem is now saying that should in case such a question comes up, that we should get the remainder of dividing one polynomial by another, that instead of using long division method, we should just make that polynomial a function of x. But f of x is equal to, that one we are talking about is x squared plus 2x and then minus 5. Now this polynomial is now a function of x, and then the divisor, we equate it to 0, x minus 1, which is the divisor, we make it equal to 0, right? And then from here now, we notice that if we take this minus 1 to the other side, x now becomes 1, right? Now we substitute this value of x to this function, which is f of 1 will now be equal to 1 to the power plus 2 multiplied by 1 minus what? 5. And this is 1 plus 2 times 1 is still 2 minus what? 5. And this will give us 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 minus 5 is still minus 2. You see, we got the same minus 2 that we got when we used the long division method. So this is what remainder theorem is saying, that instead of using that, you just use this function method, make that polynomial a function of x, now equate the divisor to 0, and then get the value of x. Now substitute the value of x to that function, that whatever you get will be the remainder you will get if you had used that long division method. Now factor theorem, on the other hand, states that if that f of x is divided by x minus a, such that f of a is equal to 0, then x minus a is a factor. Factor theorem is now saying that maybe you use that function of x method, and at the end, the remainder you get is 0. That means it has no remainder. It means that that divisor, x minus 8, is a factor of that polynomial. And of course, you know what factor of a number is? It is the number that can divide that number completely without any remainder. That number is a factor of that number. So it means that x minus a is a factor of that polynomial if after substituting the value of a, we get 0. So that is what factor theorem is talking about. Now let's see one example to illustrate what we are saying here. Now look at this particular question. This one says, find the remainder when 3x cubed plus x squared plus 24 is divided by x plus 2. Let's make the function, that polynomial, the function of x. So f of x is equal to 3x cubed plus x squared plus 24. And let's equate the divisor to 0. Is equal to 0. And from here, x now is equal to minus what? 2. Now let's substitute minus 2 to the function. F of minus 2. This is equal to, this is 3 into minus 2 to the power 3 plus minus 2 to the power 2, then plus what? 24. Now this is 2 times 2 is what? 4. 4 times 2, 8. Now 8 times 3 is 24. Minus 24. Then plus 2 times 2, of course it is minus 2 times minus 2 is already plus, that is plus 4, and then plus 24. Right? Now you notice that minus 24 plus 24, this one cancels this one. We are left with what? 4. So the remainder is what? 4. So this is where this remainder theorem is useful. A question like this, instead of going through that long division method, you simply use this function method, this f of x method, then substitute the value of x to that function, and whatever you get is the remainder they're asking for. So thank you for watching. God bless you. So thank you for watching, and subscribe to our channel.